Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Monday. We got 9 matchups on this MLB slate today, so be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my links in the description below. And if you guys like betting on MLB player props, you already know, go ahead and check out Parlay Play in the link below. Sign up for free. And yeah, we'll hop in it. I mean, guys, yesterday was brutal. About as bad of a day as it can get. I mean, every team was just getting killed. All the favorites were getting killed. Just nothing went right yesterday. It was a very rough weekend, so it is what it is. Hopefully we can have a nice week here. Start the Monday off right. We got 9 matchups, starting with the Miami Marlins versus the New York Mets. Miami opening up as home. The Mets opening up as home favorites at -180. The Marlins +150 with the over/under at 8. Pitching for the Marlins is Trevor Rogers with an ERA of 5.87. His last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 4 runs, and had 2 strikeouts. Pitching for the Mets is David Peterson with an ERA of 3.60. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, and had 3 strikeouts. Yeah, Miami winning yesterday's matchup 6-2. Like yesterday, it was just all the underdogs were winning. It was pretty crazy. The Mets, looked good in the first 2 games, winning 3-2 and 10-4 against Miami. The Mets are 12-2 at home, 8-2 at home against Miami, where they've been very good. I like the Mets to bounce back today. Coming off a bad loss yesterday, I think they bounce back at home. I'm rolling with the Mets. Next matchup, we have the Chicago Cubs versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pittsburgh opening up as home favorites at -115. The Cubs -105 with the over/under at 8. Pitching for the Cubs is Caleb Killian with an ERA of 8.00. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, and had 0 strikeouts. Pitching for the Pirates is JT Brubaker with an ERA of 4.50. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 5 strikeouts. Cubs just 2-8 in their last 10. They've looked pretty bad. Pittsburgh also 2-8 in their last 10. Cubs 0-5 on the road. A pretty ugly matchup, honestly. I think the over 8's probably a good play. And I'm seeing you can get Pittsburgh +1.5 at home. Even though they are the favorite, they're underdogs. I don't really understand that, but I'm going to take the Pirates +1.5 and money line at home. Killian's given up a lot of runs in his 2 starts this season. I'm going to roll with the Pirates. Next matchup, we have the Detroit Tigers versus the Boston Red Sox. Boston opening up as home favorites at -180. Detroit +160 with the over/under at 9.5. Pitching for Detroit is Alex Faedo with an ERA of 4.27. His last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 7 runs, and had 5 strikeouts. Pitching for the Red Sox is Josh Winkowski with an ERA of 4.50. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 3 strikeouts. Detroit on a 2-game winning streak, coming off 2 wins against Texas. Boston coming off a 6-4 win against St. Louis. Detroit 4-10 straight up against Boston. Boston 5-2 at home right now. Yeah, I'm liking the Red Sox at home. Detroit just has not played very well. Despite, coming off a couple wins against the Rangers, they've definitely been on a huge struggle here, and they struggle against Boston. I'm taking Boston at home. Next matchup, we have the New York Yankees versus the Tampa Bay Rays. The Yankees opening up as road favorites at -130. Tampa +110 with the over/under at 6.5. Pitching for the Yankees is Garrett Cole with an ERA of 3.33. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 7 strikeouts. Pitching for the Rays is Shane McClanahan with an ERA of 1.84. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, and had 7 strikeouts. And his last start was against the Yankees, about a week ago. Yankees had the Tampa Bay sweep like a week ago, winning all 3 of those games. Tampa just 3-7 in their last 10, where they've struggled right now. Yankees 12-6 on the road, 6-2 straight up against Tampa Bay. I'm rolling with the Yankees. Yankees just playing better baseball. 9-1 in their last 10. Finally losing to Toronto yesterday, 10-9. Tough matchup, but Tampa Bay struggled against the Yankees and against Baltimore. I'm going to lean with the Yankees on the road. Next matchup, we have the San Francisco Giants versus the Atlanta Braves. Braves opening up as home favorites at -150. The Giants +130 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for the Giants is Logan Webb with an ERA of 3.43. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 9 strikeouts. Pitching for the Braves is Max Fried with an ERA of 2.90. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, and had 6 strikeouts. Giants coming off a loss against Pitt yesterday, 4-3. Just another one of those teams that took a bad loss to one of these poor teams. Atlanta beating Chicago yesterday 6-0. They're 8-2 in their last 10. Atlanta is 7-0 at home here. Pretty even pitching matchup. Logan Webb coming off a very nice start, not allowing a run. Tough matchup here. I'm going to take the Giants +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we have the St. Louis Cardinals versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers opening up as home favorites at -160. The Cardinals +135 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for the Cardinals is Miles Mikolas with an ERA of 2.62. His last start, he pitched 8 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 6 strikeouts. Pitching for the Brewers is Corbin Burns with an ERA of 2.52. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 8 strikeouts. St. Louis coming off a Boston loss. They're 1-3 in their last 4. Milwaukee coming off 3 wins against the Reds, where they played very well in that series. St. Louis, they're 6-2 on the road against Milwaukee right now. 10-5 straight up against the Brewers, where they've been very good. Brewers 0-6 at home right now, where they've struggled. I do like Miles Mikolas on the mound here. To lay -160 on the Brewers when they're horrible at home, I'm not in love with that at all. I'm going to take the Cardinals +1.5 on the road. Next matchup will be the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Chicago White Sox. Toronto opening up as road favorites at -135. The White Sox +115 with the over-under at 9. Pitching for Toronto is Jose Barrios with an ERA of 4.65. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 3 runs, and had 8 strikeouts. Pitching for the White Sox is Lance Lynn with an ERA of 6.23. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, and had 4 strikeouts. Toronto coming off a Yankees win. Finally got a win. They've been struggling. They're 9-2 on the road right now. 4-1 in their last 5 against the White Sox, where they've played pretty well. Lynn's only pitched 1 time this season, so doesn't have too much under his belt. Jose Barrios has been pretty decent in his last 3 starts on the mound here. I like Toronto coming off a nice win against the Yankees, one they desperately needed. and they've played good against Chicago, and they're 9-2 on the road. I'm going to lean with Toronto on the road. Next matchup, we have the Kansas City Royals versus the Los Angeles Angels. Angels opening up as home favorites at -185. Kansas City +170 with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for the Royals is Kris Bubic with an ERA of 8.36. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, and had 6 strikeouts. Pitching for the Angels is Noah Syndergaard with an ERA of 3.53. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 1 run, and had 5 strikeouts. The Royals coming off a 4-0 loss against Oakland. Angels coming off a 3-game winning streak against Seattle, winning 4-0 and 3-0 in the last 2 games. Playing very well. Kansas City 1-8 on the road against the Angels, where they've just not been playing very well. And yeah, Kris Bubic giving up a lot of runs. I'm not in love with him on the mound for the Royals. Noah Syndergaard in the month of June's only allowed 2 runs in his 2 starts. I'm going to take the Angels at home here on a nice winning streak up against a pretty untrustworthy pitcher in Bubic. I'm taking the Angels at home. And then the last matchup, we have the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the San Diego Padres. Padres opening up as home favorites at -185. Arizona +155 with the over-under at 7. Pitching for Arizona is Zach Davies with an ERA of 3.78. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Pitching for the Padres is Yu Darvish with an ERA of 3.35. His last start, he pitched 8 innings, gave up 1 run, and had 7 strikeouts. Arizona coming off a Minnesota win 7-1. Padres coming off 3 losses against Colorado. They just can't beat Colorado, and it showed in that series. They did not play very well. I'm not in love with the Padres. The run they're on, it's a very even pitching matchup here. To lay -185 on the Padres, man, I'm just not in love with it. It could, if you had them in your parlays against Colorado, they killed you this last few days. Too high of a price for a team that's on a losing streak. I'm going to roll with Arizona +1.5 on the road. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Monday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Tuesday. Have a good one.